What up, guys? Today I'm gonna talk about full body compared to splits. Which is better? Now, this is probably a decade old topic. It's really a big debate. Which is better, full body or splits? Now, I'm gonna tell you based on my experiences and of course the studies and the science. Because science isn't everything, but science doesn't lie. Okay? So, let's start with what I think is better. Now, you guys know I'm a huge advocate of full body training. It's quick, you know. Let's talk about the benefits first. So, full body benefit. It's quick. You know, you in an hour, 40 minutes to an hour, you can get a workout and you're going to work all of your body parts in one day. So it's quick. You get in the gym, 40 minutes, bam, you're done. So if you're a busy guy, you have work, you have school, you have responsibilities, full body is probably the thing you need. Okay, so the next point, full body, you feel awesome. Come on. Do you feel awesome after doing a set of curl, rope curls and tricep extensions? Or after doing some weird thing on a ball or shit? No, you feel awesome after doing fucking deadlifts, squats, bench, row, pull ups, dips. That's the exercise you're gonna feel awesome on. Plus, those exercises they boost testosterone, growth hormone, so you're getting more gains. The frequency of full body is recommended to be 3 times per week. So you're gonna do full body 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You're only working out 3 days a week and you're hitting every single body part. Now with splits, there's a lot of different kinds of splits. You got upper lower body, you got push pull legs, you got a 3 day split where you're doing supersets, chest and back, legs, arms, and shoulders. And then you got another one where you're doing, where's the 5 day split. That's basically the bro split, the bodybuilding type split that you see in magazines. So that's chest, back, arms, doing one body part a day. Now let's first talk about the 5 day split. The 5 day split, that was basically the split made for steroid users. I think that split is complete bullshit. You should maybe try it if you want to have some fun, but I don't think it's for serious natural lifters. That's just my opinion. Now, the other splits are a little bit better. Now, let me explain why. So, the studies and the science says that to put on muscle, you need optimal volume and frequency. So, frequency is super important in building muscle because of protein synthesis. So, what that means is if you lift weights on Monday and you hit chest and back, now the protein synthesis for the chest and back is gonna last only 48 hours at the max. After that, it's gonna drop down. So after 48 hours, you have to hit chest and back again. And after 48 hours, you're gonna hit it again. So that's gonna constantly raise your protein synthesis, and that's going to build muscle. So for example, if you're doing a 5-day split and you're hitting chest on Monday, now you have to wait an entire week to hit chest again. So you're basically leaving gains on the table. But that's reserved for natural lifters. Steroid users, they can do pretty much whatever and get gains. Now, like I said, if you're doing the 5-day split, you're missing out a whole week on gains for your chest, for every single body part, because you're only training it once a week. So what does the science say? So the science or the studies say that to really build muscle, the most effective way is to train every single body part 2 to 3 times per week. Now, more is not necessarily better. 3 is not necessarily better than 2. But, some studies show that training 3 times every body part, every body part 3 times a week is the most effective. So that's where full body comes in. Because you're training 3 days a week, you're training every body part 3 times a week. So even if you're not doing 300 exercises per workout, you're still gonna make better gains. You're gonna make better gains. You're gonna put on more muscle. That's guaranteed. So, volume and frequency. Now, the disadvantage with full body is you can't get adequate volume. That's what the haters are gonna say. You can't get enough volume. And to some extent, that's true. Because if you're doing a 2-day split where you're training, every body part twice a week, you're probably gonna get a little more volume than the guy doing a full body split. But let me tell you about the study. So there were 2 groups. One group, they did a split where they did arms on one day, biceps, triceps, and they only compared arms in this study, the muscle gain. So they did arms once a week. They did arms once a week, and they did about 5 exercises for every, for the biceps and 5 exercises for the tricep. Now, the other group, they did full body. And they made more gains on their biceps and triceps, even though they only performed 1 exercise per workout. 1 exercise for the biceps and 1 exercise for the tricep. Because it's not all about volume, it's the combination of volume and frequency. Frequency is important. So if you're a busy guy, full body is definitely for you. But if you're someone who wants to go to the gym more, who wants to train more, do more exercises, you can still do that. I'm not saying splits are bad or bullshit. I'm saying you can still do that. But you have to program it smarter. Choose a split that works every body part at least 2 times a week. Optimally 3 times a week. And I know a lot of guys are going to say, but Arnold did splits. Arnold really did do splits, but he did 2 workouts a day. He hit 3 body parts in the morning, 3 body parts at night. So by the end of the week, he still hit every single muscle group 3 times a week. So volume and frequency, that's what's important. So what's the conclusion? Full body versus splits depends on your lifestyle and your personal preferences. It's personal fitness because it's personal. So full body works for people who are busy, they don't have the time, they have to get in a quick workout, and they want something that's, easy, quick, that doesn't consume a lot of time, and effective, and the most optimal. And that's full body. Now, someone who has more time on their hands, they can work out more days. They can do a split. Push-pull legs, the superset split, any kind of split you like, you can still do it. But keep in mind, keeping the frequency high. Okay? Because I'd rather you keep the frequency high than, focus solely on volume. Focus on volume, but also keep an eye on frequency. That's going to get you the muscle gains. 2 to 3 times a week minimum. Okay? That's the way you should do it. Now, I'm not saying I've done splits in the past. I've done full body. Now, for 2 years now, I've been doing strictly full body because I love it. I'm pretty busy, so I get in the gym, I destroy the gym, I go out. That's it. Full body works for me, but you have to find out what works for you the best. Now let's talk about another split, which is the upper lower body split. Now, I've talked about this in another video. You can go check that out. But basically, after a few years of training with full body, you're going to get used to that volume. So now you have to include more volume to make gains. So what should you do now? Because the full body is basically the maximum amount split you could do. Well, no. You can do upper lower body split. That's gonna put you in the same ballpark. So you're getting 3 times every single body part a week. But upper lower split allows you to do more volume. You can do 2 exercises per body part and still just be in the gym for an hour. But you just have to alternate. So Monday upper body, Tuesday lower body. Wednesday upper body, Thursday lower body, and so on. Just alternate and take Sunday as a rest day. That's what the famous Dorian Yates did. That's a pretty good strategy. So build the majority of your muscle with full body training. And then for the last 10 to 20 pounds, use upper lower. And that's it. That's what he did. For the first majority of his muscle mass, he used full body. Then he switched to the upper lower body split because it lets him add more volume. But the conclusion is, guys, volume plus frequency and you're going to make gains. No matter what split you do. Doesn't matter. You got to pick the right volume, the right frequency, and the right exercises. So big body compound movements, you can go check that video on my channel. But basically movements that build more muscle are big body movements. So like I said, deadlifts, squats, bench, rows, pull-ups, dips, so on. So that was basically it for this video, guys. I hope it helped you out. That's why I make these videos. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.